Hey guys, it's Moose, and I wanted to make a short video sharing my opinion on the return of Verdansk. I condensed my thoughts down into my own 3 reasons why it won't save Warzone. If you're watching this, you've probably played on the original Verdansk, and you have a sense of nostalgia, of a simpler time for our beloved Battle Royale. Later in this video, I'm going to share why I don't think we're going to get that nostalgic itch scratched. Reason number 1, Black Ops 6. Releasing in October of 2024, Black Ops 6 was set to revolutionize first-person shooters with their mind-bending new technology.
Let's talk about Omni movement.
I don't know. Okay, so Chad, I'm going to tell you right now, I played a little yesterday. Omni movement is insane, obviously.
Omni movement ended up being a novelty where its use wasn't as impactful in the game as we would have thought. That and shooting from your back was a thing you could do in Battlefield 5, which released in 2018. And with theater mode being a bust, the desire to create and capture epic action movie style moments just wasn't there. On the subject of Warzone, the Black Ops 6 integration into Urzikstan didn't retain players for long. After adjusting to the new movement system, players were left with the same stale map they had been playing for nearly a year. If I wanted to beat a dead horse, I could dive into the cheating, shadow banning, engagement-based matchmaking, and the fact that the team could always fix bugs in the store, but would take weeks to patch them in-game. The big picture is, Black Ops 6 was a bust, and its Warzone integration did little to revitalize the once ultra-popular Battle Royale experience. With player counts lower than they were before Black Ops 6, I think it's hard to argue that. Number 2, no FOMO. Back in the day, Verdansk had us hooked because Warzone was the spot. Every drop felt urgent. Like if you weren't playing, you were missing out on something epic. But now, the spell's broken. We've got a million battle royales out there, and Warzone's not the only game in town. Even with Verdansk coming back, it's not like we're rushing to relive it because we have to. We've already been there, done that, and moved on. The magic of scarcity is gone, and without that trance pulling us in, it's just another map drop. Nostalgia's cool, but it's not enough to make us care like we used to. Not to mention, back in 2020, a lot of people were working from home, and without that morning commute, it was a lot easier to justify another game or two with the boys at the end of the night. Number 3, ongoing culture war. Back in June 2023, Nick Merckx replied to a tweet, and what he said sparked a firestorm.
I saw a tweet, and I didn't like what I was seeing, man. Okay, I saw parents brawling in front of a fucking school with kids. I just didn't fucking like it.
The dude was a massive figure in the Warzone community, and instead of letting it play out, Activision ranked his operator skin from the store faster than you can say gulag. They picked a side in the cultural battle that led to fellow streamers like Dr. Disrespect backing up Nick.
If you don't know the news, yesterday, it just blew my mind that Call of Duty, Activision made the decision to pull Nick Merckx's skin bundle off the game, and he worked hard, years and years, built a nice community. He's a great representation. That's a tough one, man. For what again? So what I gotta do is uninstall the game. Number 1, they either need to apologize publicly to him or reinstate his bundle in order for me to consider playing Call of Duty again. That's where I'm at.
Tim the Tap Man, who also had a new operator skin, requested that they remove his too to show support for his friend. The point is, the devs didn't have to weigh in. They could have stayed silent, kept the skin, let the players hash it out themselves. Instead, they picked a side in a cultural fight they had no business entering, and it just deepened the divide. Verdansk coming back won't fix that. It's just another log on the fire. The developers should have learned by now, stay out of the culture war and let us play the damn game. So there you have it. My 3 reasons why Verdansk's return won't save Warzone. I'd love to hear what you think. Drop a comment below and let me know if you're hyped for Verdansk. If you think the gravy train's over, or are you too busy playing Marvel Rivals? Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one.